In less than 1 week, no matter the outcome, we will elect our 47th chief executive. But first, we're going to take a look back at how the presidents became president. This is your countdown to 47. Looking now to the second president, who was the son of a president, George W. Bush. Prior to becoming the 43rd president, Bush was a fighter pilot in the Texas Air National Guard. In 1988, Bush worked on his father's presidential campaign, after which he pursued his own course in politics. In 1994, Bush was elected governor of Texas and was re-elected 4 years later. Bush, taking a page out of his father's book, ran for the high office in 2000. He went up against Vice President Al Gore in what turned out to be one of the closest elections in U.S. history. Bush was now to become the 43rd president of the United States. Just months into his term, on Tuesday, September 11, 2001, America suffered the most horrific attack on the homeland in the nation's history. Nearly 3,000 people were killed as a result of the coordinated terror attacks, with over 6,000 more injured. President Bush visited Ground Zero in New York City just 3 days after the attacks, as smoke still rose from the site.
I can hear you, the rest of the world hears you, and the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
U.S. soldiers were soon on the ground in Afghanistan to hunt down Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of the 9/11 attacks. Before the year was out, the global war on terror was in full effect. At home, security institutions, including the Department of Homeland Security and the TSA, were created. Concerning domestic issues, President Bush delivered major tax cuts and signed the No Child Left Behind Act. In 2003, the war on terror expanded when the U.S. invaded Iraq based on the belief that Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein posed a threat to the country. Hussein was eventually captured, but stability in Iraq was disrupted. This remains President Bush's most controversial act. He won re-election in 2004, and in his second term, he continued much of the policies of his first. In the mid to late 2000s, housing costs were on an unsteady and rapid rise, which eventually led to the market crash of 2008 and caused many homeowners to lose their homes. But the handling of the economic downturn and the ongoing war on terror would fall on Bush's successor, Barack Obama. George W. Bush served as President of the United States from 2001 to 2009. I'm Eric George for Valley News Live, and this has been your countdown to 47.